Hi guys, I'm Tori Hime Cosplay, and I was prompted to talk about my most recent experience with Venti's Vision / Astral Arrival / Stitch Spring. I placed a pre-order back in August. Supposedly it was shipped out in early January, and as you may know, I had to move under duress. I had to move very suddenly at the end of the year. So this package, this experience was not at the forefront of my mind. I was worried about moving, where I was going to live. I didn't worry about it at the time. So while I was moving, also getting ready for MagFest, I got an email that this package had shipped. It was very early January, I think. And I immediately emailed them back saying, holy cow, can you please hold this package? Is there any way to change the delivery address? I just moved and it's not safe for me to go back to my original address, the one that you have on file. So let me dial all the way back to the beginning. First, the order was placed on, I think it was August 12th was the day of the drop. Again, screenshots. And 4 days later, I'm assuming everyone received an email saying that there was a technical error and that they were never charged for shipping for this order. That was on the 16th, I believe. Then a few days later, on the 22nd, I got the same email again. I got a repeat, just a copy paste, the exact same. Once again, asking me to pay the shipping invoice. So I screenshotted what I had done and said, I did. I paid it already. Sorry. I hope we're good. Like, if I went and clicked the link again, actually told me, like, oh, something's wrong. The invoice is already paid. You can't do anything. I don't know how you got here. Goodbye. I will give them the credit that day they emailed me back and said, oh, yeah, you're right. Everything's cleared. Everything's paid for. Thank you so much. Sorry for the repeat email. And I said, no problem. It happens to the best of us. It's okay. So far, so good, right? But this was a warning of what was yet to come. On January 5th, I sent an email that the shipping address that they had on file for me was no longer safe for me to return to go pick up my package. I could put a stop mail on it, not a problem. I guess I could go to the post office and try and head it off. But I was hoping maybe it just hasn't shipped out yet. Maybe this is preemptive. They're still preparing. Can I please change my shipping address? Please, oh please. I need your help. No response came. During this time, the tracking number that they gave me started to update. It just kind of told me that my local import center had record that it existed, but they didn't have a precise number. They couldn't tell me anything more. It just said like, oh, this is on record. We don't have any information. We are awaiting the package itself. After receiving no response and the tracking number not doing anything, I emailed them once again on January 15th, again being a little pushier. Hey, it's not safe for me to go back to my address, to my past address. I need help. I need someone to answer me and tell me it's possible, it's not possible, something, anything. I need a response, please. Radio silence, again. As I'm going through this process, I'm talking to friends about it, and one of them was kind enough to attempt to leave a comment on Astral Arrival's most recent post, because sending them emails, sending them DMs, tagging them in my story, nothing was working. She made sure to tell me, hey, they finally responded to my comment and sent me the screenshots of it. And then, weirdly enough, displeased that they were being called out, I guess, they hid the comment. Like, I went looking, it's not there anymore. The comment was hidden. If she looked, it was there. If I looked, it was not. Now, to be clear, I am a repeat customer. I own not one, not two, not three, but 4 of their cardigans. I own the Cyno Zip Up, the Tignari Zip Up, the Gojo Zip Up, and the Geto Zip Up. I own 4 of their products, 2 from Stitch Spring and 2 from Venti's Vision. So why is it now a problem to get back to your clearly once loyal customers who want to keep buying your products? Finally, after sending this scathing email, they finally get back to me with a lukewarm apology. They said that even by the time I contacted them, it was no longer possible to alter the shipping address. Fine. That's fine. Just tell me that. Get back to your customers. I am a full-time working adult. You guys can see I'm a teacher. I'm at work now. I don't need to be chasing down a cardigan that costs almost $100, my 5th one. Again, to be clear, this is not how we do business. This isn't it. This ain't it. I don't know who's running customer service, if there even is customer service. I am so proud to see someone build themselves up. They built their own business. That's awesome. That's incredible in today's world. they've become so much to the point where they have 3 different companies. They have 3 different names they have to operate under to, keep everything neat and orderly. I understand. That's awesome. I was so glad to see that. It's such a success story that we love to see. But you can't ignore your customers. You can't ignore them. You can't hide comments. You can't ignore the problem and hope it goes away while you continue to post all tons of new comment on your 3rd account. Love shopping small and love my small businesses, but not if this is how they're going to treat me. Not if this is how they're going to treat their customers. So while I may have been a repeat customer 3, 4, 5 times, I'm done. I will no longer contribute to your small business. And I really hope that this hasn't happened to other people, or that seeing my video will prevent it from happening to other people. Or the secret 3rd option, that your business practices improve. Now, I'm not trying to defame anybody. I'm not saying that this is their typical MO. I'm saying this was my experience. This is what happened to me. My other 4 experiences were fine. I had a great time. The turnaround is long, and I understand they're all very custom. They're beautiful designs. They're great. And I have a degree in costume design. I understand what goes into them. But you can't ignore your customers for months to the point where other people have to get involved, and then you hide that something is happening. You need to take responsibility. You need to be answering the people who need help. I really hope that this protects someone else or improves your business practices, because I'm sorry, I'm gone. Oh, and did I mention that according to their website, we were supposed to have the cardigan 3 orders in hand by the end of January, and it's March 6th. No word on that either.